Sukh, what's going on, bro? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a minute. When's the last time we done one?
Bro, we did like a year ago, man. It was like we were talking about your alcohol and,
Yes.
and a couple of jokes in regards to like what mum would have said and all this, that and the other.
Yeah.
And then it's been like a lot's changed for you.
Yeah, I think I'd done some growing up, to be honest.
Bro, you had your own transformation as well this year, right?
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
So not specifically this year, but like I've been being coached for like almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
And I've just kind of elevated my own fitness game mentality.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So I just done my bulk last year. I'd done it for 6 months because it was my first bulk, and I was so happy with my first shred. Can we censor this out? The chocolate intake was a bit higher than usual, and I shouldn't be saying this. I know, but
What is the HIIT Hustler trying to achieve?
what is the HIIT Hustler trying to achieve? Just to wake people up about health as being wealth. The message I'm always trying to leave is look after yourself. And I'm not saying you have to be in crazy shape and you have to be like 6-pack or anything like that. Just look after yourself. Make sure it's just not deteriorating.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like I said, health is wealth. Whatever you're feeling, it stems from within you. And the better you're feeling about yourself, the more effective you are at everything.
Welcome everyone to another episode of the Unfiltered Podcast, where we take the I out of unfiltered and put the emphasis directly on you. This is the one platform where we get to take down our filters and have raw, authentic and vulnerable conversations in regards to the challenges that we're all facing today. Now, if you're a fan of the unfiltered nature of this podcast and you want more of these conversations that I have on the show to be normalized, why don't you help me help you to get more guests on and to have those difficult conversations in regards to the challenges we're all facing. I have to know what it is that you specifically want us to speak about. So if it isn't too much to ask, why don't you hit that subscribe button right now? And at the end of the episode, if it's been a hit for you, if it's hit home, why don't you leave a thumbs up and leave a cheeky review in regards to what specifically resonates with you. Now, with that all being said and done, let's get straight back into the episode. So, what's going on, bro? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a minute. When's the last time we done one?
Bro, we did like a year ago, man. It was
A year?
It was a funny episode because it was like we were talking about your alcohol and then
Yes.
and a couple of jokes in regards to like what mum would have said and all this, that and the other.
Yeah.
And then it's been like a lot's changed for you.
Yeah, I think I'd done some growing up, to be honest. I think I'm becoming a man.
What do you mean you've been growing up? What's going on? What's happened this year?
This year, well, I think the biggest thing for me was getting married last year.
Yeah.
And then like moving into our new home.
Yeah.
And bills. You know, like
bills.
I haven't got my mum to do my ironing anymore. I got to take the rubbish out now every day.
Fuck's sakes.
Grown up, adult responsibilities.
Yeah.
But like, and honestly, it's like, I think it's like part of the journey, part of life. So I understand more now, like what my parents had to do with kids and stuff. We ain't even got kids yet, but like it's definitely an eye opener.
Yeah.
But like part of it, with great power comes great responsibility, I suppose.
Here we go, some Spider-Man as well. Bro, you had your own transformation as well this year, right?
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
So not specifically this year, but like I've been being coached for like almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
And I've just kind of elevated my own fitness game, my own body,
Looking.
mentality.
Wham.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I actually, because like I'm a fitness coach myself.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I didn't look like the package,
Yeah.
the complete package. And as cruel as it can be, when people are hiring a coach, they want the best of the best. So you need to be like you need to be preaching what you're practicing.
Looking the part as well, I suppose.
Exactly that. If I wanted to be the London's best coach,
Yeah.
I need to be looking like London's best coach.
Fair. Do you feel like it actually plays a part though, in regards to how good you are as a coach?
Yeah. So to be honest, my knowledge is what got me so far.
Yeah.
In terms of like when I was out of shape, and I always knew I had to keep up my knowledge because I just physically wasn't there.
Yeah.
But now, honestly, like when I lost the weight initially, I think I had the most amount of messages inquiring about coaching, just simply because I've done it myself.
Yeah.
But like, obviously looking part is one thing, But because I'm actually helping people lose weight, I need to understand what that takes. So mentally, I need to be in their shoes, basically. So then when people are coming to me, I'm more effective at helping them because I understand what they're going through. So sympathy, empathy kind of thing. But yeah, man, like it's been the best thing I've ever done for my business. But mentally, the discipline that I've got from it has helped me grow my business, just do better in life. I'm more of a routine person now. So when it comes to like cleaning the house and stuff like that, I'm like ready to go. I'm in routine because.
So before you weren't.
Before I wasn't. Before I wasn't. I'm not saying I'm perfect now, but like honestly, like if I'm gonna push myself to squat and bench and run and do all these hard things, how hard can it be to do house stuff, and how hard can it be to maintain friendships? How hard can it be to deal with more amounts of stress? Stress is like obviously a mental thing, and it falls down to our belief system. But like if I'm physically pushing myself that hard, everything else becomes a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because all I have to think about is, you know what, I actually done that crazy lift. I actually ran that much. I actually do this and do that in the gym. So what's a little bit of mental pressure?
Yeah. Fair. That's it, bro. So you're the game has changed for you mentally as well.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot on the gram consistently. One thing I noticed, and I'm sure it was, quote me if I'm wrong, you were working with guys as well before, right? It was to help people drop a shirt size or something like that?
So I initially started with men only.
Yeah.
As in online coaching.
Yeah.
And now it's transitioned to just only women.
Yeah. Why?
In the simplest terms, when I'm coaching men,
Yeah.
they seem to turn to the coach, and
okay.
they seem to know better. That's it. That's literally it.
Fine.
I think
that wasn't running for you.
That wasn't running for me, and I'm not sure if it's like an ego thing. I'm not sure if it's like a alpha thing. I don't know what it is, but men can't follow simple instructions.
Yeah.
Simple instructions. And like with women, I think they're invested into the journey emotionally, so it means way more to them. And once a woman is on a mission, like they are unstoppable.
Fun. That's what you've realized with working with them recently.
Definitely, and I've only been coaching for 2 years online.
Yeah, because before you were doing the stuff during COVID time,
face to face.
Talked about it face to face. You had your own gym.
The HIIT Hut, yes, yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a good memory of that.
Stalking me,
bro. No, I remember obviously seeing COVID in that. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, he's on it.
Yeah.
Fair. So now just women only, just purely on the back end of it's easier for you to coach and do what you do best, I suppose.
Definitely.
So what are the challenges that these women that you're coaching, or potential women, like what are they facing before they decide to work with you?
So what I've actually noticed, and I've actually like got data based off like people's replies and etc. Women tend to prioritize themselves last, and like there's nothing wrong with it. But when it comes to like losing weight, when you're on a journey of definitely self-development, you have to put yourself first, and you have to kind of get selfish with it. And most of these women are like mothers, they're wives, they got like good careers, so they have like a lot of responsibilities around them, and like going back to caveman days, they're the elders.
Yeah.
So to me, I understand. So really for me, it's just shining the light on, you can still do your responsibilities, you can still be a great mum, be great at work, do this and do that, but you need to put 20-30 minutes a day, do your thing, feel good, then you become an even better mother, even better wife, even better at your job, just because of how great you're feeling. So the difficulty in that is getting them from the bottom of the priority list to the top.
Fun. So when they come up to you, their first conversation they're having with you before you've even signed them up, or is they are understanding that they rank themselves very low in regards to everyone else within their families, communities, work, etc., all of that?
It's not that they come and say it.
Yeah.
It's more reading between the lines when they say, I don't have too much time. My kids do this. My husband's stressing me out. Whatever excuse they have.
Yeah.
It's sounding like, all right, cool. If you don't have enough time,
Yeah.
why haven't you got enough time? All right, cool. I understand you got to feed the kids and you got to do this. You got to go work, and then your husband needs his ironing done or whatever it is. But then after that long day and they don't have time, they can scroll social media for half an hour. They can do whatever they want, whatever they're doing, just to chill. They can go out with their friends and eat junk and blah blah blah. So it's not time. It's just your priorities.
Yeah.
So
It's a bit of excuses as well. Then you don't want to say it. But
it's a sensitive word, man. And,
if you want to say it,
and
it's fine.
this podcast is going to go viral, you know. But yeah, like I keep it black and white.
Yeah.
It's an excuse or you're doing. So you're either doing or you're not doing.
Yeah.
And that's just the simplest way to put it.
See, that's that. I call people out on their bullshit all the time. And I, like, similarly to you, have transitioned to just coaching women only now.
Yeah.
Not because I feel men. I've not really had many challenges with men, to be honest. I feel like with me, one of the biggest turning points for me were, I feel like women find it easier to to share their stories with me so that they can obtain some empathy in regards to whatever it is that's going on behind the scenes. I feel like, and I'm working with a few women right now in regards to weight loss. And I say I'm not a PT, and they're totally fine with it. But the accountability and that mindset shift to say, hang on a minute, you know, I could be doing that. Why am I not doing that? And forcing that in so that they make it part of their routine and part of their plan. Yeah, it goes a long way. You start seeing results very quickly.
Absolutely. And I think most of it is just holding up the mirror to say, look, this is what you want, but your actions aren't really matching up to what you're doing. So here's a few steps.
What are the biggest challenges they're facing right now within the program? So if someone signed up with you, what are they still going through?
It's so with weight loss, I like to think that my program is about rewiring your thoughts, behaviors, to do with training and food. So for them to like start giving up their bad habits, I think that's the biggest challenge they face, because like they're so stuck in their comfort zone, and now they're making an investment to this whole new lifestyle that they don't even know what's going to bring them. So it's almost like walking into the unknown for them, because they're so used to doing things a certain way, and then just recreating their lifestyle. I think in the first few weeks is what I tend to notice is where they're unsure, they're uncertain of if the workouts are effective enough for them. Sometimes their calories, they're thinking, oh my god, this is too many calories. How am I supposed to eat all that? So I think it's the uncertainty is probably the biggest challenge, but it's my job to walk them through and say, look, there's a bigger picture here. These are just you're just getting at the starting blocks.
You've got it written down that you help them drop 2 dress sizes in 56 days.
Yeah.
Like, what if that doesn't happen?
I'll give them the money back.
Swear?
Yeah, so it's up to 2 dress sizes.
Up to 2 dress
because not everyone can lose weight at the same speed.
Okay, cool. That's what I was going to ask you, because like everyone's different, and then naturally, because you've got 56 days there, what if they've got events lined up or something happens behind the scenes, the family emergencies and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't commit to the plan because life has taken over, which is understandably unnatural.
Yeah, no, money back guarantee. Yeah, I'm a man of my word, and it's in the T's and C's. Of course, they have to follow the program in a certain way.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to rip anybody off.
Yeah.
It's in my T's and C's. If you're not happy with the result, you pay me what you think you owe.
That's an interesting model, because I'm thinking here, because I know it from a life coaching perspective. I'm not doing the work. I'm going to help you every step of the way I can. The rest is all on you. Now, if you're not turning up and you're not, in your case, dieting properly, if you're not following the plan, if you're not getting the steps in, if you're not having the water intake, if you're not tracking the weights at the certain times of the day, etc., and all of that, the reason you're not having results, I haven't done anything with it. Like, I've given you the plan.
Yeah.
I've got the results for other people. when are we going to start shining the light on you? Why don't you do that? So why don't you like hold them truly accountable? Why is it like a money back guarantee if they don't drop those 2 sizes?
I think I've implemented the money back guarantee just to build a bit more trust with the person.
Yeah.
Like, look, this is what I'm telling you is going to happen.
But you've got results, bro.
I know, but it's more of just a peace of mind. Like, cool. I don't want to waste my time, and I don't want to waste their time. If you're an unhappy customer, that's cool.
Yeah.
Take your money back.
Yeah.
We can leave it at that. That's fine. I don't want your money. If I'm not able to help you,
Yeah.
I don't want your money.
Yeah.
Please do not pay me if I'm not helping you. I believe that I'm here to help people, and I charge a reasonable amount for it.
Yeah.
So I need you to get a good result.
Yeah.
It's only going to affect my reputation.
Yeah.
And if someone is unhappy, take your money back. Cool, no problem.
It's interesting. Very interesting. I feel like I could coach in this moment, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wheel it back up.
No, Priyesh has actually booked me in for a coaching session.
Nah, fair. So like, with what you're saying right now, part of what you're doing, I presume, is building up the inner confidence within, right, as well.
Yeah.
Walk me through that step by step, because I do that, you do that, but you do it obviously from a different perspective. How are you drilling that in? How are you rewiring that mind?
I think it's just reassurance. So definitely at the beginning stages, and I'd like to say the first 4 weeks is typically when the people are coming on board are a bit uncertain, they're a bit unsure, the confidence is at the lowest. So if they're like completing workouts, if someone, for example, says, look, I only work out 3 times a week, they come on board and they start training 4 times, 5 times a week, that in itself is a massive win.
Yeah.
Like, you've just committed 2 whole extra days from your comfort zone to this.
Yeah.
This new lifestyle that you're doing and maintaining now is the blueprint. So you're basically doing the blueprint.
Nah, fair,
Yes, you need to be awarded.
Flowers, yeah.
And I think people that try the 3 days and then go to 5 days and then kind of give up, I think the people that give up just haven't got enough recognition.
Yeah.
Whether it's their partner, whether it's their friends, whether it's family, people like, they might tell someone, oh, I've been to the gym 5 times a week, and like the family might just brush it off like, cool. But if someone said to me they're going 5 times a week for the past 4 weeks, I'll be like, damn.
Are you filling up their cup then in terms of that validation?
Yeah.
So how do we get them, from your perspective right now, doing it themselves?
So what they have to realize is the whole blueprint that I'm teaching them. Once you're doing the blueprint and you don't need the recognition now, once you've got that discipline and you understand that 5 days is a great amount of time to work out. If you're doing half an hour 5 times a week, that's what you need to be doing. Cool. Once you've got the recognition and they understand and they start reprogramming their brain to thinking 5 days is what I need to be doing. I don't need to do more, I don't need to do less. That's it. The coaching is not forever. The idea of it is that they learn A to Z about weight loss, then they go on themselves, because they need to maintain it after, and they have to keep rewarding themselves then it becomes like discipline, self-motivation, that kind of thing. So it's my job to teach them, and the way I teach them is, all right, let me fill up your cup, fill up your cup, fill up your cup, fill up your cup. Now your cup's full, roll with that.
Fine. I feel like that's probably one of the trickiest things, right? You and I would know, like I said, I told you straight away, you look wham. I don't think you need me to tell you that you look wham for you to know that you've transformed in a way where you're gassed with yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have to tell you that for you to I know I'm fucking...
Nah, you know what? I don't think like that.
Don't you?
I don't think like that. Like, you know what it is? On the journey, this body dysmorphia thing is like, it's real.
Yeah.
Like, it's not intense.
Yeah.
But like, I'll look in the mirror and think, you know what? Like, you're skinny, bro. And I'll
You do that?
Like, you're too skinny. Like, you're too skinny. Then sometimes I'll be like, you know what? You're looking good. But then when other people hear it, it confirms the reality brain that I've got. Like, all right, you know what? You're actually in good shape. But then there's days where I'll be looking like,
you actually feel like that?
Bro, like, I'll be genuine. 80% of the time, I'll think, you know what?
Why is that? That's interesting. I'm going to fuck you right up. Right
Oh, fuck. It's a coaching session. Welcome to the first coaching session, the HIIT Hustler and Priyesh. I think it's just because we're always raising the bar for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like now, I'm probably like the leanest I've ever been, but in my head, I know there's levels higher.
Yeah.
So right now, what I've got isn't good enough for me. To general society, everyone might think, wow, this guy's in very good shape. But in my head, I'm thinking, hold on, I've got a few more levels to go.
But don't you know that you've got those levels to go? And henceforth, regardless of that, you're in a sick place right now because you weren't in this place 6 months prior to that.
Yeah. Like I think it's the same with like business. Like how far off, even in like just life.
Yeah.
Like I'm very blessed to be like married, have my own home, family, friends, blah blah blah, electric, everything.
All done.
But then sometimes we just take it for granted, and like this is what life should be. And then now I'm thinking, oh, I need a better car and I need a bigger house, and I'm not sure where it stems from. But I just even same thing with my body. I'm just like, you know what? I need to be leaner. I need to be leaner.
Now you're gonna have to tell me where it comes from. Why do you feel like you need to be leaner? Because what I see when I scroll down your page, I'm like someone who possibly, whether he felt out of shape or not, entirely up to you. I'm not sure the ins and outs of it, but you went through your own transformation process. You shredded quite nicely. Whether you're still in that process right now, that's cool. But the fact that you can't give yourself a pat on the back to saying, you know what, yeah, no, I'm killing it.
Yeah, it's a difficult. You know what it is? I just want everything I do. I want it to be the best.
Yeah, but you are at the best right now. You're not where you want to be, but you're at the best right now, aren't you?
For myself personally, yes.
Exactly. So,
For this current situation,
why is that not drilled in right now?
I don't know.
That's a mad one, honestly.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but like I know I'm in good shape. Like I can't even say great shape. I know I'm in good shape. I can't even say great shape because I'm just not there yet, man. You know, to be honest, I'm on my second tread now.
Yeah.
And I told my coach, I still use the coach. Shout out PH Gaines. I told him now, like we're gonna. The plan was to do a 3-month shred.
Yeah.
I got injured, so I had like 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks total out the gym, so that's 1 month down. And I said to him, like, I want to be the leanest now. And like, I just felt once I've told someone that, like, I need to see it through.
Yeah. It's mad. It's mad. It's probably more of a deeper topic in it, and that's fine in itself. But it's interesting to hear from your perspective. Like, I know for me. Let's keep it gym related as well. When I was shredding, my coach at the time was like, yeah, we can try and go a little bit more. And in my head, I was like looking at myself, I'm thinking, I can't lie, I'm feeling quite gassed, but like my body's not reacting more to like lowering the calories and stuff, so we're gonna have to stop. And when I finished, I had some people say to me, bro, you look hella skinny. And I'm just thinking, yeah, but like it's nice. Like, what are you talking about? And I've never like even since I've now started to like reverse the diet, and I've stopped working with him, and I'm doing my own thing, eating more, training differently. I've never like looked to myself and said, I'm just not happy. I might look at myself and accept the fact that, yeah, you are where you are right now because of X, Y, and Z. You're training 3 times a week, so you're not training as you possibly were when you were in lockdown. You're golfing 2 days a week. You ain't got the energy to be able to do more.
Yeah.
You know, you're focusing on your rehab and your recovery with injuries and stuff. And actually, you're not going to lift like you possibly were a year ago, because back then, your mindset was just, let me increase the weight. Now it's a case of, I don't need that ego lifting. So I'm not that stressed. Like, I might not be fully ripped. I'm nowhere near ripped. But in my head, I'm like, yeah, but like, I'm feeling a little bit more fuller still. I can't lie.
Okay, now that you shared your perspective, I understand my thinking a little bit more.
Go on.
So because I'm a coach, and it's a comparison thing.
Yeah.
When I see the top coaches on Instagram scrolling, I'm thinking, all right, cool. They're the top coaches, so I like to fit the picture.
Yeah.
So in my head, in compared to the top coaches, I'm not anywhere as lean or got that muscle mass.
Do you follow like James Smith?
I don't follow him, but I know of him.
Duran as well, Duran Cartal. I think his name, Duran Cartal.
Duran Cartal, I haven't heard of him, no.
He works with, he's with James Smith to some degree as well. These lot focus like on like, I think they do jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. They train and they do coaching and stuff. These guys aren't in the best of shapes, as what I'm trying to think you're trying to say to me, but I don't think they give a shit. They're still bad boy coaches in there, right?
Yeah.
It's just interesting that you've got that association, because I feel like you're now telling me, because you're not looking 10 out of 10, you might be a 9 or 8 right now, because you're not 10 out of 10, you can't back yourself to be a 10 out of 10 coach, but you get results.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I think it's more, I'm not sure. We're going to go and cover this in the coaching.
It's a weird one. It's good though. It's good. It's good recognition, because it's like, I think what you're trying to tell me is you just want to be the best version of you possible. But bro, once you've shredded again, that doesn't mean it's the best version of you. It's just a part of you right now in the journey. And if you want to maintain that lifestyle, fine. If you want to be that athlete, calm, run it. But if that's not the case, cool. Like, dad bod's going to come about eventually at some point, unless you want to maintain it.
Not for me, no.
Oh, I swear.
Not for me.
Ronaldo vibes.
I'm in this till the death. I'll be honest, man. Yeah, health is wealth, and I fully understand the meaning of health is wealth.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, everything stimulates from how you feel.
Yeah.
So whether you're earning millions, amazing. But imagine you can earn more millions just by sorting your health out.
No, it's true. No, it's fair. It's fair. This is interesting. I like it a lot.
Dad bod, no dad bod.
Nah.
You lot can hold me to that.
I'm the same. Like, if I feel a little bit coming through, I'm just like, I must try and put like some more cardio in.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy. When I was trying to cut, you're gonna laugh at me, I was on like, say, 1,500, 1,600 calories, and it was,
try not to laugh.
It was good. But when I used to see people at the gym, they'd be like, yeah, I'm on 2,400 or 3,000. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then they tell me a bit more about their exercises, their regime, the cardio they're putting in. So now I'm trying to like bulk a little bit, but I've had some physio and he's been telling me, bro, just keep doing like 20 minutes cardio so that you don't lose the habit of it. But when you do want to shred, it ain't going to be hard for you.
Exactly.
It'll be quite natural and quite normal. But interesting, man. Interesting. My coach used to say to me, bro, when you want to start bulking, you've got to be comfortable with getting fluffy. But I feel like that's not something you want to get to.
So I just done my bulk last year, done it for 6 months. Because it was my first bulk and I was so happy with my first shred.
Yeah.
Can we censor this out? The chocolate intake was a bit higher than usual. And I shouldn't be saying this, I know. But I got more fluffier than expected.
Yeah.
But it was a learning curve for me.
Yeah.
I didn't understand, I didn't realize how much I missed chocolate until I was stuffing my face and I was thinking, you know what, I'm bulking minor.
Yeah.
I was still happy with the bulk, but the fluff that I did put on, I was thinking, you know what, it's not actually worth it because now I'm shredding and it's balancing itself out. So my shred's just going to take longer.
Yeah.
So next time I bulk now, I've learned my lesson. And yes, you will get a bit fluffier.
Yeah.
But again, it depends how good you are with cardio.
Fair. Everything right now is all online as well now, yeah?
Me, yes, all online.
Don't want to go back to doing stuff in person?
Face to face, no, never. The results online are 10 times better, and it falls down to accountability.
Fair enough. So, right, walk me through what working with. Let's just dial back into the HIIT Hustler. Walk me through what working with Sukh looks like. So let's just say I've signed up. My name's Priya. Talk to me. What is it?
Damn, you got like an alter ego. Signing up, but like, you want step by step?
I think, yeah,
how much detail do you want?
Down for me. Someone listening to this right now. Let's get some promo in.
Oh, this is my sales pitch.
There we go.
All right, cool. Now, first thing, I have to understand your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Everything about the program is tailored to you.
Yeah.
I can't bring someone else's plan to your plan.
Fine.
Even if it was this, like someone doing the exact same thing, they had the same routine as you, they had this, everything was the same, but like emotions, emotionally people deal with everything differently. So I have to do an onboarding call with you. I have to understand, and everything's done on Zoom. I can't do a phone call. I need to see your face. I need to see your body language. I need to see how you're reacting. We do an onboarding call so I can understand A to Z what it is that you enjoy, what do you hate, like your lifestyle, how much sleep you're getting, who in your circle is supporting you and who in your circle is not supporting you, because that's going to play a big part. So I need to understand how I'm going to create this plan where it's so effective, but you enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
Once we've done all that, then I'll put the training in place. We'll set calorie goals. So I don't do no meal plans, because once you're following a script and we set ways, you only know that script. You don't know anything else. And that script, yes, it can help, but you've only got a script. You don't know anything else. So part of the program is that I need you to learn about the process, which sounds like a lot, but don't get me wrong, it's you're doing the work. Once you're tracking your calories, I set you a goal of 2,000, whatever it is. You're tracking these foods every single day. And yes, you have to track because you need to know what you're eating, how you're going to lose weight. It's all calories. It's science. There's a blueprint. So part of it is understanding the training. I really love being asked questions by clients. It shows that they're willing to learn. It shows that they're dedicated. So if you're asking me about cardio, why am I doing this much cardio? Why am I not walking instead of running? All these kind of things. Once everything's in place, we do a weekly feedback. So to be honest, in the first 4 weeks, I always refer to the first 4 weeks as the first month. I'm kind of hot on their case. Like, I'm not going to say daily, like maybe once every other day, every 3-4 days, checking in. How you doing? How you getting on? Did you do this? Did you do that? One thing I'm not is a babysitter. I'm not holding your hand every single day and saying, you need to do this. You've just made a heavy investment. You need to go get your money's worth. So for the first month, there's a lot of daily communication. But to be honest, every week, they do a feedback form. It lets me know about their week, what kind of wins they've achieved, how their food's been, how their training's been broken down into detail. And then within 24 hours, I provide them feedback based on like what's gone well. So cool. If this is working and you've achieved this, repeat again. Yeah. Repeat again. And then every 2 weeks, we do a catch-up call. That's more to dive into, like, if they're really stuck with something and they can't get the fifth day of workout done, whatever it is, let's have a conversation about it. Let's reverse engineer on the fifth day, where's it failing? But on the other hand, if they're feeling amazing and they're feeling great, cool, I want to hear about it. We need to celebrate this because I don't think you've been celebrated before. Yeah. If you managed to do 4 successful weeks, yeah, you might have done it before, but now we're going to go do another 4 successful weeks. Yeah. So I need the energy, I need the motivation to be like insane. I need to celebrate this person. And then also there's like a WhatsApp group chat, ladies only, obviously. And that's just more for them to
share within the community.
Share the community, yeah. So if they're got personal wins. And what I realized recently is like when I'm away traveling, these ladies will talk amongst themselves. They'll start hyping each other up. Like they're coaching each other. And it's amazing to see because I just feel like they're learning and they're encouraging each other. Like the community, the energy is great. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
Fair. So 4 weeks in, I've following the plan. We've seen some results. Weight's going down. But I turn around and say to you, I can't lie, I'm still feeling like insecure. I know we can see it visually. We can see the weight dropping, but in my head, I still feel like I'm that person 4 weeks ago. What are you now telling me?
To be honest, it's going to take like 3 months for that insecurity to disappear because your brain still thinks if they were 70 kg and they're 65 now, your brain is still operating at 70 kg. Give it time, chill, relax. This weight loss is a long-term thing. Yeah. Yes, the coaching is only 6 to 12 months, but once you do the 6 to 12 months, you need to maintain that. You're creating a brand new lifestyle. So yes, your body's playing catch up with you. Give it another month. Give it drop some more weight. Drop a dress size. Yeah. Drop 2 dress sizes and tell me. Come back to me and if you're still feeling insecure, I'll send you to Priyash. We'll get some life coaching. You know what I mean? We're gonna fix these problems. Or every problem can be fixed.
Fair. No, I like it. I like it. And then after like 56 days, it is what it is. After that, then do you keep them on a retainer, or is it a case of?
Yeah, then they have access to the premium coaching, which is the full service coaching, and then that is a bit more like, well, to be honest, what I explained on the onboarding. Yeah. That's part of the premium. Fine. The 56 days is almost like a trial, if you want to call it. So yeah, then they come on board to the premium.
It's just like standard online coaching on the back end of it, where you're going to get the check-ins weekly, and we're working towards whatever the next goal is, I suppose, right?
Yeah. So that's when like they enter the community. The full service is what I explained before. Yeah. The 56 days is still the same thing. They get the check-ins, they get the fortnightly catch-ups. They're just not in the WhatsApp group. Fine. And they don't get all the resources that I create.
Gang.
Yeah, man.
Nah, it's interesting, man. Interesting.
When you joining?
When am I joining?
When are you joining?
Well, I'm not.
I can make an exception.
You can make an exception.
I can make one exception.
Hey. I'm not gonna lie. I've been speaking to guys at my gym in regards to trying to get something in place. I think my biggest challenge for me is balancing everything else in terms of, because I play a lot of golf. It's we realized it when I was doing it before. I ain't got the energy to do 4 days in the gym anymore. So I've got to do 3, and I've changed the split from being push, pull, legs, and maybe something else to just doing 3 days full body. But split, give other body parts a chance. But no, I'm definitely gonna be getting some either PTing or coaching in soon, because I like you want to go back to a position where I don't know. I feel like that accountability in the gym goes a long, long way.
Absolutely, bro. I've been using a coach for 2 years, and
mentally, it messes me up in a good way. Because I'm just like, I know when I was working with my boy, honestly, it was crazy, because I have to record not every workout, but just one set of the workout. And when you put in those numbers in to just say, this is what I did, every week in my head, I'm like, how do I get a PB? How do I get that one more rep in? Like, even if I'm injured right now, how do I still work out in a way where he's told me, drop the weight load, but still get the intensity? Those small things like that. And I went from being able to never do a pull-up my life, like struggling, and then being able to have like 20-30 kilos added to it.
Wow.
And so in my head I'm thinking, that's it. If you ask me to do that right now, I'd struggle. I'm not practicing pull-ups or dips like I used to, but I know it's there. So it's, how do I get there? I'm also just trying to like listen to my body a bit, because I had my own little goals in regards to like what I wanted to lift, and I feel like I'm very, very, I've had a number of injuries which have triggered a number of things, so I'd rather get into that better state. I don't want to be 20 years later not being able to do some of the things I love doing right now. You know what I mean?
This injury thing, well, as we get older, man, it's...
Oh, bro! Oh, my God.
I done my knee. We was playing football.
Yeah.
So I played football in the summer when I was shredding, so I was doing a lot of road running, so I think my knees were just a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Durable.
Yeah.
We stopped playing for 6 months. We played in February. First game back.
Yeah.
I feel a little... I'm on the ball and I do the slightest turn. I feel my knee go. I'm thinking, nah, no way. Like, no way.
What's going on?
Second time we played, I do it even slower. I'm literally just turn, the slowest turn. I'm slow as it is. Yeah. And bro, my knee's fully gone. And the lady in the hospital, she's just like, yeah, you're not really conditioned for this. I was like, yo, you don't even know I'm the HIIT Hustler. You don't even know. And I can't even tell you right now because I shouldn't be sitting here.
That's crazy. I did my last year I went Canada. Before I went, I played an 11-a-side match. Don't know why. I've been playing like football and it's been fine. I was like, yeah, it's cool. And I was feeling good. At the very end though, just sprinting for the ball. And then I felt like felt like cramp, but in both legs. Oh. And I was just like toe punted the ball at the very end. I was like, yeah, just fell on the floor. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. And I'm limping back. And I'm flying out the next day. And I'm thinking, what have I done? I thought it's like just cramp. It's just really, really bad cramp. I think I'll pop both hamstrings.
No.
You heard two, and I was like, yeah, it's not looking good. Damn. So I've had to like stop playing football as much now.
Yeah, I'm retired. I'm retired.
It's a better sport.
Oh,
sport for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into what's the other, bowling. Bowling. But the one the older people play.
Oh, bowls.
That's there the one. I'm going to bowls. I'm going to chill with them.
It's the way forward, bro. When you get a little bit older, injuries, yeah. But this is why I'm trying to get into more yoga as well now.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got a few yogis I follow, and I've had like a few of them on the pod. The mentality of don't wait till you get injured or have problems. Start the work now, so you don't have to be in that position.
Same thing with your coach, and same thing with weight loss. Yeah. Why wait till
there's a problem, right?
Yeah.
Gang. What message are you trying to leave behind when it comes to being the HIIT Hustler?
Health is wealth. Like the fitness lifestyle, it's not easy. Hence the hustle.
Yeah.
You're always hustling. Like I said, I'm always striving for more. But to have your food in place, to have your training in place, whilst like working, whilst maintaining a relationship, whilst running a household, whilst doing things like this, it's not easy. I'm not sugarcoating it. It's not easy. Once it's on autopilot, yes, it becomes easier. But the maintenance is the hustle. And because I used to drink and I'd like almost seen death. To me, health is like number one.
Yeah.
So the message I'm always trying to leave is look after yourself. And I'm not saying you have to be in crazy shape and you have to be like six pack or anything like that. Just look after yourself. Make sure it's just not deteriorating.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like I said, health is wealth. Whatever you're feeling, it stems from within you. And the better you're feeling about yourself, the more effective you are at everything.
No, I get that. That's hits home a bit as well. Hits home.
Oh, am I coaching?
Yeah,
Is this the tables are turned? The tables are turned. The cameras off. Turn the cameras off.
Nah. What's the plan for HIIT Hustler long term?
Long term, you know what? I think about this all the time, and like, to be totally honest with you, the short answer is I don't know. And the reason I say I don't know is because like I still work a 9 to 5. I really enjoy my 9 to 5, but I really enjoy the coaching is my passion. It's something that I'm emotionally attached to, but it's something that like it gives me life because it's my purpose. Where I want to take it, I wanted to be a millionaire a couple of years ago. I wanted to be the fitness dude. I wanted to be number one. With all that comes the pressure, the self-doubt, insecurities. Am I going to make it? Should I leave my 9 to 5? Is it going to work? You know the deal. So what I realize is that I need to remove that pressure. Once I remove the pressure, and I've seen it in the last year or so, literally a year, summer to summer. But when I got married, I realized, you know what? I'm applying way too much pressure to myself. A year ago to now, my business has doubled without me trying to plan where am I going route, how reverse engineer. So now I'm more in tune with just going with the flow. And I've realized that the way I think, what I believe in, it's just going to attract everything that needs to happen for me.
So a bit like how you said that you're doing your second shred.
Yeah.
You've got a plan in place, right?
Yeah.
And you mentioned there, like a couple of years ago, you said you want to be a millionaire, and like you wanted the HIIT Hustler to be like the thing.
Yeah.
Why haven't you broken that down into a plan? You don't have to put pressure on yourself, but why isn't there a plan in place?
Like there is still a plan. Like I still use it like a business mentor.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm still learning about the business, so I've got a bit more of a blueprint.
Yeah. But why haven't you got your plan? Like you're shredding, you know what it's going to be the next 3-6 months, however long the shred is. Why haven't you given yourself your milestones for what a bit like what you're doing with your with your clients, right? In 4 weeks we'll do this. Like, why haven't you given yourself, right, in 4 months this is where I would like HIIT Hustler to be in regards to the number of people I'm working with, the number of transformations I'm seeing, whether or not I've got someone else doing bits and bobs for it, and outsourcing some stuff out. Like, why is that not in place right now?
I think it's just a time thing.
Yeah.
It's really a time thing. Like if I was to go full time with it, I definitely need a detailed plan like that. Right now, I'm not operating on a detailed plan. Before I was doing too many details, but I'm still got my 9 to 5. So I was getting caught up in all the details, slacking here, slacking there, and things were crossing over. So right now, like I have a goal in mind. By the end of the year, I want to be this many clients. And I know each week I need to make this many calls or send this many emails. Yeah. So I am still on a plan, but right now I think it's just the time that's...
It works for you at the moment?
It's working for me.
Fine.
It's working.
I'm sure how Gymshark started, it was very similar. Same mindset in regards to, until that jump could be made.
Yeah.
I believe he was working his full-time job whilst having Gymshark on the side. So, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Just interesting when you possibly detail that out. If you can give yourself a realistic expectation in regards to what needs to be done, fine. Do you feel like people should transition out if they're in the same position right now? They're not a PT online coach, but they have something they do.
Absolutely.
Yeah? They should continue it.
Well, as in...
So say for instance right now, we've got Sarah sat over there.
Yeah.
She works a 9 to 5, not got a problem with her job, likes it.
Yeah.
But also has on the side her baking business or yoga business or whatever. Should she quit to follow her baking?
I think it's based on each individual.
Yeah. It's
based on each individual. I think for me personally, before it was about speed. Yeah. I need to be a millionaire by this age. Now I'm in no rush.
Yeah.
Because I've realized that, like, yes, everybody would love to be wealthy, but like I think I've just deeped a bit of life, I've been through therapy, and I think I'm just seeing what life is actually about.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, everyone would love to be wealthy, like I said, but it's all good having the wealth. But what if I didn't have the other things in my life? What if I didn't have my wife? What if I didn't have my family? What if I didn't have my friends?
Yeah.
What if it all comes at an expense?
I get that. So you've got that nice balance in place at the moment.
The balance is amazing right now, and that's why I've almost taken my foot off the pedal. But like things are just going upwards. So for Sarah, if it depends what she wants to do and how she's feeling. If she hates her 9 to 5, you'll quit it. Life is too short to be doing things you hate. If you love baking, go bake. If you've got the balance of both worlds, do it. It
depends on what means more important to you right now.
It really depends on
your priorities and importance. Fair.
Exactly that.
I always have that transition in terms of, I've had guests on here who said, no, don't quit. And I've got people on here who say, why aren't you following your passion? And I was in that rut for a while. And to be honest, the only reason why I transitioned over was I couldn't find a space for me able to do what I'm doing in some sort of similar capacity in the corporate space. And being able to do this right now, it's just a case of, well, I'm working on my time, and it's on me whether or not this is going to go wherever I want it to go, you know?
Yeah.
And when I see all of these entrepreneurs who are killing it in regards to their businesses, it's taking that step, believing in your source and saying, I'm just going to make it happen. And if it doesn't work, how can I make sure it works another way around, you know?
Yeah.
But, good, bro. All right, I got one last thing I was going to throw your way. I highlighted it as well.
You save the best till last.
Yeah.
Highlighted it.
It had to be highlighted because I was like, this is one thing I'm going to make sure.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, bro. You're funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm nervous. What are you about to ask me right now?
My vision of when I say I do like unfiltered coaching, it's trying to encourage authenticity, taking down your mask and filters to be yourself all the time. What is the HIIT Hustler trying to achieve?
What is the HIIT Hustler trying to achieve? Just to wake people up about health as being wealth. And that's like the simplest way to put it.
Yeah.
The HIIT Hustler, yes, it has like a character, but that character is to make it relate to people. So like, I like to be funny. I like to be bold about things.
Yeah.
But it's what people want to see basically. Everyone loves a funny person. If I really like wearing bright colors, and right now it's probably not the best time, but like I got so many yellow t-shirts and yellow shorts. Like I just need to be seen, and I want to represent health as wealth.
No, fair. No, I like that. It's yeah, man, keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
I feel like the trajectory is gonna keep growing. It's just a case of when you decide to ask yourself the question, what do I want to do? Because I think if I ask you this right now, if you, I don't think it's financially related, but if you did get your finances in place where whatever work is paying you right now, and you got that through HIIT Hustler, would you quit?
See, I don't know, man. You know what? If you ask me tomorrow, I'll give you a different answer tomorrow. I really don't know. And it's like I said before, it's like it's wherever the flow is going. Yeah. So I'm all I think about is where I want to go, what I want to achieve, and like things I want. Like I just happy relationships, healthy relationships. Yes, a big house with a big family would be good. So those are the goals.
Yeah.
How I get there, I'm not fussed. As long as I'm enjoying myself and I get to travel the world, that's it.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. Quite mad. Would you ever go back to training guys again? Out of curiosity.
So
the thing is, you pitched it already.
Yeah. So actually, I train a few guys.
Yeah. And
I've got 2 guys that I coach currently.
Yeah.
I wouldn't market it out there.
Yeah.
If a guy approaches me saying like, would you coach me? I'd definitely have to vet them, like just to make sure that the ego's in check and they're able to take instructions and are you going to do this? But yeah, no, it's not on my radar.
Have you ever considered doing like a community day?
What do you mean by community
So
day?
like everyone that's working with you on the premium plan or whatever, like having a day where you just organize everyone kind of like a little meetup.
Yeah, so we done one over Christmas actually.
fair.
It's something that I really want to do.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the group chat does pop off
Yeah.
if I'm away and stuff, and they're doing their bits with each other. So yes, it's like something like I really want to implement, but like it's just the time restrictions. And I know you said it, that you don't get to do community days, so that's something you want to do. And
That's it.
one of the reasons you kind of left yours.
Yeah, I wanted to like go speak at schools. And
Yeah.
like have the ability to speak to, if I want to speak to 20 women in one go, like on a conference.
Absolutely, yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to do that if I'm working a 9 to 5.
Absolutely. But yeah, and that's like pros and cons of the 9 to 5. But yes, it's definitely, so I try to do seasonal get-togethers, community days. But like, yeah, it's just time restricted right now.
Fair. And where can everyone, if they want to sign up to this 56-day plan, or regardless, like if they want to just get in touch with you because they've vibed with the HIIT Hustler today, where's the best place to find you?
Catch me on Instagram, and it's been said many times, where's all the cameras? The HIIT Hustler. Don't forget the name. But yeah, no, just drop me a DM, like check out my page. Drop me a DM.
Yeah.
The best way, and I'll reach back out to you.
Nah, man, it's been good. How have you felt throughout the conversation so far? Yeah?
Good. It's always a pleasure seeing you, man. Yeah. Did that sound okay?
Nah, you give me jokes, bro. Like the ad libs coming in. Nah, top guest, man. Top guest.
Thank you.
It's been a shame that it's been a while, but I'm hoping that this time when it comes out as well, better cameras and better studio and that, it brings out your eyes a bit more. Last time. Nah, love, bro. Nah, thanks for getting Unfiltered.
No worries, man. It's a pleasure to be here.